Hi guys, it's Caitlin here. I am making a calendula infused soap today, and I used my calendula infused rice bran and olive oil combination, and then I also made my own oat milk. I put it in this cute little pitcher, very cute. And then I have a tablespoon of kaolin clay with about an ounce of essential oils, and in this blend is a couple drops of lemon, a few drops of lemongrass, rosemary, and bergamot. So I wanted something really fresh, really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and add in my essential oil blend with my kaolin clay. Okay. And I'm going to add in about a teaspoon of calendula. This is from my calendula that was in the oil. And I just want to blend that in here so I can make it into smaller, finer pieces. Yeah, so there's that. And so I'm going to stick blend this all together and try to get those calendula pieces kind of chopped up. And this is going to be a really mild, fragranced soap. Normally I put 2 ounces to 2.5 ounces of fragrance into my batches, but this is only going to be 1 ounce of essential oils. It seems like a lot of that is getting caught on the stick blender. So it looks like a lot of it's grated up. Alright, so I'm happy with that. And now all that's left is to add my lye solution. And then I'll add my oat milk last. And actually, let me make sure that my mold is all ready to go just in case this accelerates it all. Whoops! Knocking over my stand. My tripod is still broken, so bear with me, guys. Alright, so I'm going to strain my lye solution. Just make sure there's no little weird chunks of anything in there. Awesome. Okay, so now that I have that in there, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of move it around with my spatula here. Make sure I get all my kaolin clay in there. Now it said that kaolin clay anchors fragrance and essential oils. So I figured with only using the 1 ounce, I definitely wanted to mix it with the kaolin clay before I added it to my batch, which is why I did it like that today. And I'm just going to stick blend this to light trace. think I'm going to force gel on this because I've been getting a lot of partial gels. So I might get my heating pad out and warm that up and insulate this. So far so good. It's not getting crazy on me. So I'm going to go ahead and add in my creamer, or not my creamer, my oat milk. And it's the cutest little thing. This holds 5 ounces of oat milk, which is 50% of my liquid. Here, let me show you guys how cute this little thing is. I got this from Hobby Lobby for a couple of dollars. But anyways. So, I'm going to go ahead and add my oat milk in now. This is precious. I love this little container. I bought it for taking pictures, but I thought, why not use it too? You know? Cute little thing. So I'm going to go ahead and mix the oat milk in now. And it's still at a very light trace. So I'm going to go ahead and stick blend this a little bit more. On top of the soap, I am going to be adding lemon peel granules and some calendula petals. So it's going to be a nice tan yellowy bar. This is so creamy looking. I love it. And by stick blending a little bit more, it gives the calendula time to break up a tiny bit more, which is nice because then it will be a little bit less scratchy and smaller pieces in the mold. So let me clean this up. I'm going to go ahead and check my trace here, and it's at a very thick trace now. Still workable, so I'm going to go ahead and stick this into my mold now while I still can. Isn't that just the creamiest looking? So I have my mold right here, and I'm going to go ahead and put that there, pour from this end here. My first batch of oat milk soap, I didn't follow the instructions about doing like 50-50. I added the oat milk to my lye solution in ice cubes, and it chunked up, and then my final bar had chunks of something in it. So I am going to let it sit and cure, and then I'm going to check it with one of those strips or do the zap test or something to see if that's actually lye still or if it's just kind of chunky looking. Because if it's not lye anymore and it's saponified, then I'm going to go ahead and say, okay, that's good to go. But, you know. Alright. This smells really good. Come on. This mold has been giving me a lot of troubles with bowing right here. That's okay. Okay. So, now that I have it all poured into the mold, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to turn it this way so that I could get my texturizing going. Figure out what in the world is wrong with this side of the mold. That's really bothering me. Wait a second. Whoops. Put my fingers in it. That's why you wear gloves, people. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put this here. Whoops, it's so slippery now. Oops. Oh my goodness. Oh, criminy. This is really bothering me. Wonder if I stick like a dab of oil on my finger. Let's see, is there any oil left in here? No, I just put oil in my thing and it's not working. There we go. But it bows everywhere else. Why? Okay, whatever. Whatever, soap. Whatever. Mold. Okay, my allergies are acting up. I do not have a cold, so if you hear me sniffling, it's allergies, not a cold. So the soap is safe, and I'm not getting my cold all over it because I don't have a cold. Alright, so it's already thickening up beautifully. Look how quickly that thickened up. I'm so glad I poured it when I did. Okay, and then I have here my lemon peel granules. This was very inexpensive on wholesale supplies. Plus, I forget the exact price, but it was very inexpensive for this little container, which is all you really need. You really don't need much. So I'm going to put a little bit in my hand. And then I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle, not generously, opposite of generous. Just sprinkle that side with the lemon peel granules. Okay, and that's it for the lemon peel. And then I'm going to take fresh calendula that hasn't been soaked in oil, which is same company, same maker, same amount of ounces, but different product, so you get a lot more for the same amount of ounces. And I'm just going to sprinkle this, not generously either. I don't want it to overtake the bar, and I know some of it will pop off, so I'm adding a little bit more than I actually want to stay on the bar. But that's also fine. Let's see if this is okay. Oops. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Alright. Just make sure all of the bars, when cut, will have some on it. Like I said, a lot of this will get cut off, flake off. So there's that. Isn't that pretty? Nice creamy bar of soap. And I just want to show you, so this is 2 ounces of calendula, and this is 2 ounces of lemon peel. So if you're wondering when you're ordering stuff on the website, just know if it's something more dense, it's going to be a smaller bag, and if it's something lighter and fluffier, 2 ounces is quite a lot. So it's actually not that much money to spend on your botanicals and stuff and your additives. Alright, so here's my soap. I am going to spray this down with some rubbing alcohol. I sprayed it quite liberally. And I'm going to cover this with my insulating board, and then I'm going to wrap it in a towel, and then I'm going to cover it in a cardboard box. Yeah, in a box, a cardboard box. So I'll cover it all up, insulate it. Hopefully it gels completely. I'm going to go see about getting my heating pad together, and then I'll bring you guys back for the cut. All right, see you in a minute.